There are many different freeze-dried food companies out there, and from time to time people ask me about some of the other ones. So in this video I want to do a comparison of Thrive Life and 4Patriots food supply.
Here we go.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, hey everybody, I'm Bill with Live Simple, Live Free, and I want to talk about 4Patriots survival food and Thrive Life food. 4Patriots survival food. Now, I don't know about you, but in an emergency, I don't want to have to switch to survival food. I want to be able to continue just to eat the way that I normally do. So 4Patriots and Thrive Life actually has two completely different philosophies of how to design their foods. 4Patriots, for the most part, has meals that you can buy that are pre-made, pre-prepared, and then you just add water and cook, and you have a complete meal, a complete entree. Thrive Life, on the other hand, has the philosophy of letting you choose what you want. They have cans of individual ingredients. They have a can of hamburger. They have a can of pulled pork. You can buy a can of green beans or a can of peas or a can of strawberries, whatever. So you can take all of the individual ingredients of freeze-dried food to make your own favorite recipes. So you're not going to be eating survival food. You're going to be eating just like you normally do. Now, both companies have food that have a 25-year shelf life. So that's the same. But the problem that I see with meals that are pre-prepared is that they're not your recipes. You might not like them. They might be overspiced, or they might have ingredients in there that you can't eat for certain dietary reasons, that sort of thing. And that's what you get if you buy 4Patriots food supply, survival food. Now with Thrive Life, on the other hand, since you buy its individual ingredients to make your own favorite recipes, it's just like going to the grocery store. And if there's something that you can't eat for any dietary reason, you just don't buy it and you just don't use it, and you cook your meals based on what you can eat. So I don't know about you, but I'm not really interested in eating survival food designed and cooked by somebody else. I would much rather eat my own favorite recipes. Now, I was on YouTube and I stumbled across a 4Patriots ad for their food, and so let's see what they have to say about their food. Now, this is just a small section of an ad that was actually several minutes, but let's take a look.
In 2020, just as people started waking up to being prepared, saying, hey, I better get enough food to ride out a crisis that lasts weeks or months, we sold every last 3-month kit left before we really even knew what was about to happen in this country. All our available 3-month kits were just gone. Poof.
Now, in the beginning of the pandemic, in early 2020, there was panic buying, and this happened to every freeze-dried food company. Thrive normally maintains about 6 months worth of food on their shelves, and that's based on past sales records and future projections of sales. When the pandemic hit, Thrive sold out their entire 6-month inventory supply in just 2 weeks. And every other freeze-dried company had the same problem. All of them were completely out of stock.
Now, when it comes to a kit like this, we pride ourselves on getting it just right. So we could have rushed to bring our 3-month survival food kits back sooner. But with demand sky high and a supply chain in chaos, it would mean limited variety or boring meals you could survive on, but you might get tired of fast.
Ha! Did you hear that? Meals you might survive on, but you would get tired of fast. They're admitting the problem, that if you buy their meals that are pre-made for you, there are only a certain number of recipes, and you're going to get awful tired of, chili mac very quickly if that's all you can eat because of the limited variety. With Thrive Life, of course, you can cook your own meals, so you don't have that problem.
Or boring meals you could survive on, but you might get tired of fast. So instead, we decided to take our time and start from scratch to make our 3-month kit bigger and better with more delicious food, more variety, and brand new recipes too.
So then 4Patriots decided that they needed to expand their menu. So they went back to work to increase their variety and increase the quality and flavor of their foods. So let's see what happened.
Then we got to work. We put on our aprons in the test kitchen to try out new recipes, expanded the variety of foods.
Wait a minute. Hold the phone. Stop the presses. Did you see what just happened there? Let's go back and look at it again.
Then we got to work. We put on our...
Ha! There it is, right there. You see that? Cans of Thrive Life food sitting on the counter while they are trying to develop their own recipes. I see at least 3 family cans there, and it looks like a pantry can behind it. Why in the world would they have Thrive food sitting there while they're trying to develop their own recipes? I see one of 2 reasons. Either they're actually using Thrive food in their own recipes, or they're using Thrive food as the standard to try to compare their own recipes to the quality of Thrive food. As far as I'm concerned, this is like a major marketing fail. Whoever let this slip through should be fired because they're showing a competitor's food while they are trying to develop their own food. They are admitting here, without saying it, that they're looking at Thrive food. They're somehow using Thrive food in the development of their own food. So which is better? Ask 4Patriots. They'll tell you right here. They're using our food to develop their own. 4Patriots, you have to buy the meals that they prepare, and you're going to get awful tired of those same meals over and over again. Like they said, their own words.
Boring meals you could survive on, but you might get tired of fast.
With Thrive, it's just ingredients like at a grocery store, and you can make all of your own favorite recipes, so you're never going to get tired of the same old thing. Now, like I said in the beginning of this video, 4Patriots and Thrive Life have 2 totally different philosophies. 4Patriots, survival food. You can survive on it, but you'll get awful tired of it. Thrive Life, everyday use food. That's also great for long-term storage, and because it also has a 25-year shelf life. So, in fact, Elizabeth and I use it as everyday food. We cook with at least 50 to 60% of our cooking every day is with Thrive Life. Sometimes we cook all fresh. Sometimes we cook all Thrive Life ingredients. Most of the time we use about half and half in any given meal. So I don't know about you, but when it really comes down to an emergency, I don't want to survive on survival food. I would much rather just continue to cook the way I always have in all my own recipes, and that's what Thrive Life allows you to do. Great company, great food. If you'd like to see some of what we have done as far as cooking, what some of our meals are, how you cook with Thrive, then I will put a link for our Cooking with Thrive playlist right up here and also in the description below, so you can see that. We have dozens of recipes and meals that we've cooked with Thrive Life, so you can see how we do it. And then, of course, there's a link down below for our Thrive Life website. I hope you've enjoyed this comparison. It just blew my mind when I saw 4Patriots using Thrive Life food. Thanks for watching. Live simple, live free. You be blessed. Larry Bruin says, my wife and I use these products and have for a long time. We are seniors, and it's so easy to make something for the 2 of us. When the kids come around, Grandma uses it to make a larger meal. It's great because we only use what we need and waste none. We are also under Elizabeth and Bill, two very nice people. Hope this helps others to decide. And Scott S. says, wife and I really like Thrive. Power outages, camping. Also, we live in the country. Saves on trips to the store. We only buy when on sale and over the years have a nice supply. Wife looked into other camping food companies. Lots of unhealthy ingredients. Not an option. Thrive allows us to control everything.